Welcome to another Museum Minute. I'm Kim and this is Erin. This week we're gonna just kind of talk about museums and
what museums we like, what museums we were surprised we liked,
what are the weirdest museums we've been to or we've heard of, and what museums we just really love.
Let's start with our favorite museum we've been to.
I don't know, I guess mine would go back to my history, which is the Holocaust Museum in DC. You walk into it and it's actually pretty amazing. Like, that whole museum is built on referencing. And you don't realize it when you're walking in, not until later when you go through the exhibits and you're like, oh my gosh, that door that I saw downstairs, that's the door that they would lead people into the crematoriums. Or oh my gosh, that room that I walked in for that exhibit a while back, that's what the showers looked like and things like that. I loved it.
It was an intense museum. My favorite one actually probably goes back to Chicago, where I'm from, in the Adler Planetarium. I loved learning about space, and one thing I always remember is these little rooms, and it would tell you how much you weigh on Mars and on Jupiter and on Earth so you can see what the different gravities are. And so that's what I remember. And then of course all the different telescopes, and I loved learning about space. It was really cool.
I love space.
Yeah, and it's right on Lake Michigan. I mean, it's a perfect location. It's great. Weirdest museum you've heard of or been to?
I haven't been to a weird museum, but the weirdest museum I've heard of is the Banana Museum in California. Over 4,000 items of just bananas. Banana phone, banana hammocks, that's just disturbing, by the way. Banana surfboards, just bananas.
It's bananas! Yeah, mine, I mean, I guess it's not super weird, but it's weird. It's the Mustard Museum in Wisconsin. And it's all about mustard. And it's fun, and why not?
I don't get it.
Museum you've been most surprised by, which I can answer for Daryl Beecham.
Dr. Daryl Beecham.
I wanted to go to the Postal Museum in DC because I wanted to see Oni the dog, because he's friends with Sandy the Mammoth on Twitter. So I had to go say hi. And Daryl just, I don't want to go to the Postal Museum. I don't want to go. That's Daryl Beecham. And we went in, and he was very surprised by how much he liked it. He enjoyed it. We spent a good few hours there. It was really cool. So that's Daryl's surprise museum. Or surprise exhibits. Was there a surprise exhibit you didn't think you were going to like?
I really didn't. Again, this goes back to my history. I didn't think I'd like the propaganda exhibit. Like, I didn't think I would want to know why and how Hitler brainwashed people, but going through that, I'm sitting here, I'm like, after reading those things and watching the videos he had made and things like that, I'm sitting here, I'm like, no wonder he could brainwash people. He used media as a way to brainwash people, and like, looking at that, you could see how easy it is to use like social media, YouTube, and things like that, and get your message across and take away the truth and brainwash people with something else. Like, that was I would never have thought I would love that, but it's something that I loved.
So I think it was when we were in Seattle at the conference, we went to one of the museums that had a spy exhibit, and I was very surprised at how good it was. It was fun and interesting, and not that I didn't think it would be cool, but it's spies, and I was like, I don't know, am I interested in spies? I don't know.
Espionage.
But I am. And it was very cool. I mean, they had the room where you could go in and try to avoid the lasers. I failed. I think Daryl failed. There is an exhibit that I don't like. Butterfly gardens.
She's deathly scared of butterflies.
I go in them because everyone else goes in them, and I love butterflies. They're so pretty, and I love taking pictures of them. And then they chase me and try to land on me, and I will run through the exhibit and leave you there.
She literally thinks they're chasing her. It's amazing.
They do. They chase me. True story. That's an exhibit I don't like. They're beautiful. Don't get me wrong. You should go. Not with me.
I love them. They're amazing. Butterfly palaces, butterfly gardens. Ooh, we should go to Albuquerque to the moth garden. There's a garden full of moths. Because moths are going extinct. Okay, never mind that. There's a clown exhibit every year around Mardi Gras in New Orleans. We'll never step foot in there. My family will attest to this. I love movies, and there's a movie that there's only a clown in there for 1 minute. I will not watch that movie. Any part of it. If I notice it's on TV, I will get up and leave because there's a clown in that movie.
Okay, so butterflies and clowns. So that's our thoughts. Post your thoughts below. What
And
museum do you like? What don't you like? What are you surprised by?
And if you have any like exhibits that you like that you don't think we've seen, give us a heads up because we're always looking for new exhibits to look at.
Yeah, let us know.
And if you have a question, put your question in the comment because you never know, we might put your question as a Museum Minute series.
That's right. All right, we'll see you next week. Bye. I like outside.
Outside's pretty.
It is pretty. Birds.
Nature!
Nature.